What's up, guys? I wanted to show y'all real quickly this. I ran across an old Chevy Silverado back in the late 2000s. So this is going, hopefully I'm just making a note to myself right now that this video clip is to go in with the Ford F-150's video. So let's just take a quick look at this older Silverado. I don't know exactly what year it is, but it's definitely one of those older ones. As you can see, you know, that kind of goes along with those older Ford F-150s back in the day. And while we're thinking about it, this truck is actually owned by the Chevy store out here. So it's been in the Chevy family here at our Marchant Chevrolet store for probably 10, 20, maybe even more. Maybe since it came out, they've probably owned it that long. But let's just quickly take the camera off of me and look at the condition of this versus that Ford for a minute. Let's see which one held up pretty good. The truck we're getting ready to look at is actually it's actually a 2002 Ford F-150 XL. So anyways, I don't even know if it'll crank up, to be honest with you, but we're gonna try. Now this truck again is an XL. It has no keyless entries or anything like that. I'm kind of watching where I'm stepping at because it is snake season right now, and I had a snake in my house last week in the master bathroom that about scared the living tar out of my wife and me, and that's a whole nother video on another channel that we got. But anyway, so we're definitely keeping our eye out for snakes and all that kind of stuff, because they're slithering and slathering around. Oh, holy mackerel. Thing's manual transmission. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Now, I mean, this is the real deal work truck here. I mean, you got roll-up windows, which I always say is less things to break 10 years down the road, which 10 years down the road came a long time ago. And it's got your vinyl seats, vinyl floors, and a manual transmission. So I'm just kind of looking around to make sure there's no little critters in here. I usually wouldn't do that, but with the circumstances of what happened in my house last week, it has really made me start paying attention to what is around me. All right. So we're in it, and I don't know if it's going to crank up, but we're going to give it a shot. And it's hot in here. I seriously doubt the AC system works in this truck. I really do. I seriously doubt it. But we're gonna try. Oh boy. We got power. Put my foot on the clutch. Crank it up. I'll be doggone it. It cranked right up on the first try. I like that. And I'll be darned, the AC's working. That says a lot. You know what? I am extremely impressed right now. It cranked up and the AC's blowing. The radio works. It's got 172,000 miles on it. And I don't want to hear that radio ad from that car store because I just don't want to hear it. But I'm a little blown away right now. That says a lot about Ford Tough. It might not be the cleanest truck in the world, but if the AC works and it cranks up, it's a good truck. Let's see how the clutch feels. So this is first, second, third, fourth. All right, let's give it a whirl. E-brakes off, we're good to go. Clutch feels good. Wow, I'm really impressed right now. How about that? How about it? I think this is going to be a good review. Let's get started. Now, one thing that's common on trucks, especially older trucks, is the headlights start fading out over the years. But I'm pretty sure if you bought this truck, you probably could get a new set of headlights on here, and they would look just as nice as the brand new ones that came on the truck originally. You know, you could do a nice paint job on this truck. You could really make this a absolutely beautiful truck if you wanted to put some extra time and money into it. Because technically, look at it. I mean, the body's in great shape. Now, if it does got a dent or ding or here and there, you know, I mean, hey, give it to me, folks. I mean, come on. You know, it's going to have a few dents, dings, and scratches on it. Again, it's a 2002, and currently right now we're in the year 2018. We'll pop the hood in just a second. You do got your steel wheels right there. Your Goodyear Wrangler tires would absolutely a ton of tread on there, so you got, look like brand new tires. I like the color, kind of similar to this color over here. Maybe I'm colorblind. Is that green or is that gray? You got the black mirrors, but to be honest with you, I'd like to buy this truck for myself right now. It's a nice looking truck. Back tires, brand spanking new. Again, somebody really took nice care of it. I always like to look in this area here, and it looks pretty clean in there. Not too bad, right? That's important. A lot of car reviewers online are not going to take the time to open that up and show you if it's clean or not in there. Not that someone got in there with a rag and cleaned it out, you know, but it looks pretty decent. Back window does not open and close. There's no tint on these windows. Now, back in the day, they did put this nice plastic piece here, right? But as you can see, the body of the truck has held up over the past 15 plus years. It really has. Other than a few scratches, dents, and dings, and really not a whole lot of them, the body's held up good. You know, it does depend on who owned the vehicle. You know, I mean, someone could have owned it and gotten in a car accident and wrecked it all the hell and back, and it would have been a horrible looking truck. But someone really took care of that one, it seems like. And the other interesting thing is you have a ball here, and the other one does not. So you got a ball, you got a tow package, you got a light. You got a spare tire right up underneath. Slams down pretty hard. I'll be doggone it. That's a lot of space in the back of that older truck. It really is. I want to show y'all everything just as I'm doing it. I think the part that you'll see the most on condition is going to be the wear and tear that happens on the interior of vehicles more than exterior. Because I'm really kind of blown away by the paint on this truck. Now, it may have been repainted before, but this looks pretty original to me. Now, this is nice. Look at this. You still got shocks under the hood, so I don't have to grab a little, there is a pole here, but I don't think that has anything to do with the hood. Now, here's something that I absolutely love on older vehicles: a light under the hood. Check it out. Now, it might not be the cleanest under the hood, right? It's definitely dirty under here. There's dirt and grime, and it could definitely use a good pressure washing. But I'll tell you, folks, you go take a pressure washer and start spraying all up under here, you better know what you're doing on working on trucks or on motors, because if you go and hit the wrong thing, you might mess something up. So if you're going to clean under here, spray it down with some degreaser really good maybe, and just make sure you don't sit there and spray the water on certain components under the hood. It can be cleaned up though, and I'd love to see it cleaned up. A big old battery right there. And again, I just can't get over having a light under a hood. They just don't put lights under the hoods of trucks anymore. So of course, you know, this is also a regular cab, and it's white, so it was probably the old work truck back in the day. But that's the front end on it. Of course, you know, headlights are faded out just like that Ford truck were. You know, that might have been gold at one point in life, but now it's silver. But, I mean, the front end's okay for the most part. I mean, yeah, the paint's chipping up and things like that. That's one thing I noticed on the Ford truck today, was that the paint was really pretty good on that truck. It did look like the original paint, but it was pretty good. You know, this one at one point had the Marchant Chevrolet graphic on the side and all that. They probably could fix this thing up, make it still look pretty good. There's the old alloy wheels that came on this truck back in the day. So that's what you got there. The old black mirror, you know. The old Silverado logo. And then there's your old tailgate, right? No back window that opens and closes. The Ford didn't have a window that opened and closed either. And, you know, again, just briefly looking at it, right? This is being used on a daily basis, so it still runs and gets the job done on a weekly, daily basis for the maintenance guy out here at the dealership. But I mean, just take a look at the interior in this old thing. Still got roll-up windows, just like the Ford. No power or anything going on there. But definitely the seats inside of here have, they've also taken a little beating over the years. And they've gotten torn up. You know, but very similar on the inside as the Ford, you know, with the floors, with the vinyl. But definitely the seats in this truck have gotten a lot more torn up over the years compared to that Ford truck. Anyways, along with the steering wheel, take a look at that thing. Holy mackerel. I mean, man, it's lost all of its cushioning on there. But there you have it. I don't know if the AC works, and the key's not in here, so I'm not really all that interested in that. But another thing to pay attention to is the headliner. I mean, look at that. The whole entire headliner is gone. Okay? I mean, this is that dark. This is the padding and it's gone. There's no headliner at all up there. There's a light. There's no headliner. So, you know, that was one thing. The Ford truck's headliner still seemed to be intact. So, I mean, technically, while I'm sitting here thinking about it, I would say, and again, I don't know, you know, the exact life of who've owned these trucks and how well they've taken care of them, but from looking at it, I'd say the Ford truck held up better over the 10 to 15 years. Again, that's similar body style to that old 2002 Ford truck. That's probably a Silverado in that 2000 range right there too. It has definitely had its more wear and tear going on with it than the Ford truck. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, manual door locks, manual windows, manual seats, of course. You know, I mean, this is wear and tear over these 15 plus years. Okay? It's easy to fix. You can go to Pet Boys or Home Depot or whatever, go to your local auto parts store, and you can buy a new seat cover to go on here. You can get them in the computer systems in there, and they'll jimmy jammy it up and get you one. I'm sure they still make them. The headlights are right there. We'll go ahead and cut them off for a minute. We'll go ahead and cut our blinkers off as well, but all of our lighting on the exterior work just fine on this truck. Still got the handles on the A-pillar on both sides. I love it. I call that the the old crap handle, because every once in a while you're going around a corner a little too fast and you or your girlfriend or somebody's going to hold on to that handle. Also, the old man handle. You grab here and pull yourself in and pull yourself out, you know? I mean, you don't have to be an old man to have to pull yourself in and out. Heck, I'll do it right now, okay? Still a nice interior though. I mean, it's pretty comfortable on these seats. And I'll tell you the other thing that I like about this truck. The AC, I'm telling you right now, is just as cold blowing as the one over there in that truck right now. It is blowing so cold, I really could just turn it down a little bit, a notch. Okay? The dash here, not a whole lot of special stuff going on. I mean, it's just you know, this is just a basic truck. Again, nothing fancy, and I kind of like it like that. You still got a tape deck there. You got your AM, FM.
Riding wheels and get fishing with it.
The seat or the music still works. Is there a mirror? No. Okay. Ooh. Is there airbags? Yes. How's the horn sound? We got to check that out. Let's listen. The horn works. I can't believe it. Yeah, we even got a little stuff down in there. A little change in here. You can fold it in. Manual transmission. You can still get a manual on an XL F150, okay? So, the light is right there. And you can put your sport jacket right there and hang up your blazer before you go to church on Sunday. Let's take them for a ride, right? Yeah, the F150 2002. Let's cut the AC off for a minute. Let's give her a run for the money. Let's rev it up, roll our window down. Engine sounds good. That has got to be a V6. We're going to find out right now. Oh man, this thing rides good. Shifting through the gears like a freaking champ. I'm telling you, I really like this little truck here. If I could buy it right now, I would. This is such a nice little truck. You know, it's something about these older F-150s, you know? something about them. I mean, look at all the new ones over here. They are really beautiful. They are such beautiful trucks. And even an older one like this is a great truck, you know? I really wonder, and I'll have to go online and look and see what a XL F150 costed back in 2002. I would assume probably in the mid to upper 20s, maybe a little lower, you know, because the 2018 over there is in the 30,000 range. So, I mean, would a truck like this have been in the 30s back in 2002? I'm not exactly sure on that. But I'll tell you one thing, when Ford says they're Ford tough, they got a true statement going on there, okay? It shows you that even a 2002, over 15 plus years old, still running, still shifting through the gears, is still a great truck for someone to own and drive, even in the year 2018. So thank you for watching, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. We really do appreciate everybody that's been subscribing lately. We've gone from 10,000 subscribers over the last 2 months. Now we're pushing up to 13,000. So welcome aboard to Charleston Car videos. I'm Chad, I'm here to stay, and I absolutely love making videos for y'all to watch. We'll see you soon, everybody. Thanks for watching. Well, how do we cut the camera off?